So very good morning all. Thanks for joining. So session is recording. So can you please start with your questions one by one? So everybody is clear. Good. So then we can start with the next concept. So what are the topics we discussed yesterday? Git init and git add. Hmm? Different scenarios we have seen that. So today we'll discuss another topic in the Git. So let's go for another concept is git commit. Hmm? So what is meaning of git commit? What we discussed in the last session? Anyone can just give me a brief information about commit? I'm audible. Can you please
Yes, yes,
confirm here? Yeah, right.
yes, Rajesh.
So what is a git commit?
The
If
files in
you,
this,
So basically git commit is nothing but it will record the changes in the repository.
yes,
Whatever the work you are doing, whatever the work you are doing in the git add, those changes will be recorded, okay, in the Git repository. That is a main job will be taken care by Git commit. Suppose if a Git commit, if you are not properly utilized, what are the problems you will face? What are the
you,
problem we will
you
face?
cannot, the files will be in staged
No,
in
no.
the
Maybe
index
if you're
one,
not using properly, if you're not using properly uh, the
cannot commit, right?
code commit. So the history will be not properly not visible. Okay. Example, you're doing multiple commits, okay, but you're not properly updated the comments, okay.
Yeah,
The
you cannot.
comments, based on that only we were remembering that what are the changes and what new things we are uploading and deleting, everything we are updating in the same. Huh? So basically git commit, it is used to record the changes in report. So it is the next command after the git add. So this is a next command after the git add. So what will happen? Every commit. whenever you run the git commit, the index data and the commit message will be recorded. Index data and the commit message will get updated. But every commit, it will create parent and a child relationship. Every commit, so and so parent and so and so child, the information they will be created. Basically, when we add a file into the Git, okay, it will be in the staging area, right? So once commit command is used, the data will fetch the data from staging area to repository. That we need to understand. Instead of preparing the diagram, go to Google and you can check this Git architecture diagram. You can see this. So staging area to local repo, the command is used for git commit. Working directory to staging area by git add, staging area to repository. This repository is local repository, not a central repository or remote repository. So by using this git commit. So basically, staging and the committing both are correlated. So staging will allow us to continue to make changes. The stage is staging area. It will allow to make changes in the repository. Okay. And if any wants to, before commit, again unstage the data, modify it, again git add, update the correct data, there is a chance is available. There is a chance is available. Once commit is done, changes are not accepted. Whatever the data in the staging area. Understood? Basically, commits are, it's a snapshot of the project. So every change will be created in the working directory. Once it is moved to the staging area, then the data will be moved to the local repo. Then it will be considered as a one snapshot. So if the data will be pushed from local repository to remote repository, then we will be considered there is a new change, new update. So every commit is recorded in the master branch of the repository. So whatever the commit you're doing, the changes will be stored in the master branch of the repository. So master branch means is the first branch in the Git. Suppose, as we discussed, every commit it has a new changes, new update in the project is that yes. So can we recall the commits? Yes, it is possible. So we can recall the commits and revert to the older versions. Example, say there is a web application you're developing. The version 1 is currently working now, and version 2 is updating you. And after the committing and after the push the changes, and we verified that the feature is not working fine. So you don't want to take any risk to troubleshoot and all unnecessarily. Just you want to push, you want to roll back to the old version. So version 2 to version 1, you can go back at any point of time. That's a revert to the old version. So will you consider two different commits, will overwrite the data? Listen carefully. This is a very, very most important concept. Two different commits, okay, will overwrite the data in the master branch. రెండు డిఫరెంట్ కమిట్
No, no, no.
చేసిన
It will merge it.
ప్రాసెస్ ఒక
It will merge
డేటాని
it.
మీరేమన్నా ఓవర్ రైట్ చేస్తున్నారా అని అడుగుతున్న క్వశ్చన్.
No.
No,
నో,
it,
ఆన్సర్
it
ఇస్
will
నో.
merge it. Yeah.
So one commit is different change, another commit is another change. Am I right, Chandra?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, one commit is one change, another commit is another change. So both commits are not overwriting the data. What do you mean that overwriting? Example,
Replacing.
in Excel, Chandra Kouri, he was written that. Okay, I don't know. So maybe he was going to railway station. He want to book the ticket. Okay, so there's a first name was he was written that. So after that, I'm going. I want to book my ticket because of I need emergency. So I removed the name and I put Chandra Koveri as a second. Okay, and I modified one will be my name. This is called overwrite. Understand? This type of situation will happen in the Git by using the Git commit with the two different commits. No, it never happens like that. So why this is not happening? Any idea?
Because your changes I should not override, right? When multiple people are working on same project.
No. Why? That's technology wise behind what is precautions they'll taking to avoid the override the data.
I think maybe no technology. I don't know, but yeah, tool will
So
not
when you're
allow,
going
right?
to the railway station, they'll give the serial number for you. Huh? When you're
Yes,
taking the
yes.
form, they'll give you the serial number one. Huh?
Yeah.
Okay, because of they'll take one pen and they'll write down 1, 2, 3 like that they'll giving. Based on that forms, they'll be putting order in that. Okay.
Index. Yeah.
So here, some kind of index. Okay.
Mm.
Here, uh, why this is not happen means every commit has a own commit ID will created by Git. Commit ID. Okay. Listen, commit ID will create. So based on that commit ID, it will be maintain unique data. It will not overwrite the information. Any point of time you want to revert by using the commit ID, you can revert it. So even this commit ID is a cryptographic number. Cryptographic number means what? Very, very secure number. Okay. And which technology will use to create this cryptographic number? SHA algorithm, secure hash algorithm they're using to create it. This is a by default nature. Suppose I'll tell you what is meaning of cryptographic number. So Chandra's knows 1 to 10. I know 1 to 10 because of in my school days, my teacher was teach me numbering order 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So even Chandra Kovuri also he was studied in some other school. He also learned some other teacher teached Chandra 1, 2, 3. Okay, so probably when he written one, so what will happen? I'll also make it one. So because of everywhere is a Reynolds pen is available, cello pen is available. I can take the pen and I can write it there, right? In the form. Huh? So I'll put that. So whoever booking that ticket, he will get confused. Hey, which one is one? Which one is one? Probably Chandra wants to go for IAS officer interview in Delhi. Okay. So he has to go. He has to go. I'm going with my family for vacation, some other vacation. So my entire family is going. Father, mother, wife, kids, everybody going. Nearly 7, 8 people. I'm writing all the names and age and gender information. Source and destination. I'm writing and I'm filling that. So I have written one. So unfortunately, uh, the ticket, who were booking the ticket, the railway employee was taking my form because of I modified the number one and he is updating. Unfortunately, during that updation, because of he is not typed very fast due to the time, so the tickets are filled. Chandra Kovuri ticket was not confirmed. He's definitely very sad and he will be frustrated. Yes or no? In this situation. Why? Why this situation has happened? Anybody can tell me?
Data is over because override, right? So I'm using
Because of the data is overwrite. In normal situation in the data, if the two commit information is the same comment, okay, because of normally we are human beings, same comments we are giving that. Unfortunately,
Mm,
one change we are rolling out, another change will be rolling out. What will happen? The complete production will get down. Huh?
mm,
There is a
mm.
chances are there, right, brother? So to avoid these situations, basically cryptographic algorithm they'll maintain. Cryptographic algorithm means they will follow some order, not one, two, three. Okay, not one, two, three. Cryptographic algorithm you can see here. Actually, I'm a cryptographic expert in Microsoft. So that's what I'm explaining this concept. So normally this is not required for you, just you can understand the concept. Everywhere this concept is using, okay, SHA algorithm, MD5 algorithm. These are the algorithms they are using. Okay, these concepts are not teased by anywhere. You can join from McAfee, you're joined from Symantec, if you're joining Microsoft, very top branded company, these technologies are implemented. So maybe if you are joined that companies in the project, you will learn this technology. Otherwise, not required for you. Honestly, it is not required for you. Generally, you understand it. Okay. Cryptographic technique. Cryptographic number. See, guys, this is the type of number will be there. Understood? Some formula they will create, public key and private key. Based on the public key and private key, some information they will be converted to cryptographic number. Based on that number only, decrypt and encrypt the information will be there. Encrypt and decrypt means encryption means a packing, decryption means unpacking. Okay, the information. So this type of calculations they'll be doing. Every company has a different formula and structure. Okay, uh, that will be like this. That will be like this. So this type of lock and key method they will be using to store the information. It's more secure now. If you're using this technology, it's more secure.
Yes, yes, yes.
Even in this, in the bit algorithm will be there 1024 algorithm, 2048 algorithm, 4096 algorithm. This is a different type of low, medium, high level encryption methodologies. Okay. So it's a random number generation. So just like when you're throwing the dice in the Ludo game, you don't know what is the number is getting next time. So like that, some number will be generated that will be giving the order. Okay, understand? Very simple. When you're throwing the dice, one number will be coming. Okay, we'll put the number. But here is the number will not repeat. Maybe when you Ludo will be playing six, again if you're playing six, maybe the data will be repeating, right? But in this concept, so the number will not repeat. There's a unique number they'll maintain and different number they will be generating continuously. That is called random number generator. Random number generator. Everybody is clear now? What is meaning of git commit? What is the use of a SH algorithm?
Rajesh, I have one doubt here.
Yes, please.
While generating SH key generator, at the time we'll use 4096. We have any relation between these crypto generator?
That's what I told you, no? 1024, 2048, 4096. These are the bit level encryptions. Okay. So low level, medium level, high level. Right now we are using 4096 method only we are using. Okay. I'll tell you reason. I told you, no, probably this week I'm going to take SSL class for setting up the environment. I'll show you. There's a screenshots I have taken in my lab. I'll show you. I have prepared the document also, how the encryption and methodology will be there. You can easily understand. So this is the way certificate will generate. Okay. Any company, server name, services name. So here it will ask, hey, who is your cryptographic service provider? Cryptographic service provider is RSA, secure channels cryptographic service provider. Bit length will start with the 1024, 2048, like that will be there. So as per other technology, 2048 is a bit length is fine. That's a length of your serial number. 1024 is a small number. 2048 is a very big number. So like that. Okay. So once it is created, it will ask you where you need to save the file. And the file will save it in a text file. So I'll give the name and click finish. Now, again, I went to the certificate server will be there. I open with this address. After that, it will ask, hey, create a certificate request and open the advanced certificate request and submit the certificate request. See, this is a key, no? This key, just now I have explained in the here the concept, right? Where somewhere else, yeah. This code, right? This code, same type of code they will be generated here. That request will be pasted here, and I'm selecting the server, which is a certificate template, like a user base level, web server level. Some templates will be there. I'm creating for this web server, selecting and submit. Now it will ask to download the certificate. Okay, this certificate, wherever we install in the server, whatever the transactions you are doing, the transaction is very safe and secure. But right now, in your Git, this technology is a inbuilt. Inbuilt. Whenever you run the Git commit, automatically Git ID will get generated. I'll show you now. Okay, Git ID will be generated. So the generation also will taken care by SHA algorithm. So that means they're telling your data is very safe. Your data is very safe. Nobody cannot open and again see your information. Understood?
Yes, Rajesh.
Perfect. So now I can go to the drive with my practices. I can go to Git bash here. So now Git commit. Now I need to check Git status. I'm getting some error, fatal error. May I know what is the reason? May I know what is the reason?
Repository.
I'm not in Git repository, but actually 7am batch is folder created for Git repos only, right? But why it is not running this command?
We are not.
Because wherever the folder, wherever the folder it has a .git file, then only the Git commands will run. Otherwise, it will not run. So let me go to CD project one. Okay, CD project one. Now here I can type ll-a. Here .git file is there. Now I'm checking Git status. Now I can check that these are the files are not staged, is unstaged. So untracked files are there. Now what we need to do? Now what we need to do?
Need to add.
Git add hyphen. Git add dot I can give that all files are left. So now Git status I can run here. All files are staged. Now I can run the command called git commit. When I run git commit, so I can directly run it. No problem. I can run directly, hit enter. There's a commit. So waiting for your editor to close the file. Okay. So what is the message is showing now? So please enter the comment message for your changes. Line starting with a hashtag will ignore and empty message about the commit on branch master initial commit. So these files are all are to be committed. So any other message is creating now? Committing edit index. Escape. This is not working. Let me close and open it. Again, check the git status. I think my keyboard is problem. I think so. Git status. Changes to be committed. Git commit. Once you hit enter, now this is files is moved to this section. But actually, previously, whatever the changes we have did, okay, commit. So that was not completely done. So because of that, the files are crashed. Okay. So now we need to properly do that information. So then only I can do this. So you can read this green message carefully. Already this file are exited. So if you want to open read only, edit, recover, delete for quit. So suppose if you press capital E, so now previously whatever the changes are there, that will be available. So here, whatever the information you want to provide, you can provide it. So after you run this editor will come. So it will prompt a default text editor and ask the commit message. Ask the commit message in the follow. So if any message you want to update, you can update. After that, you can give colon WQ and hit enter. So you can see this message aborting committed due to empty commit message. I didn't update any messages here. Maybe if you want to update any message, you can write the comment. on the below only. Editor, you have to given that information, right? Just you have to type the message like first upload, second upload, uploading index.file, whatever the message you can write, that will be your wish. Then we can directly go for push. Directly, we can go for push. So I'm not give the push. So if the data is push, every information will be updated there. Suppose again I'm running the command git commit. Again it will ask a number of times this option will be showing. You want to delete it, capital D, okay? And you can save it, WQ, enter. Again, you're not modifying any data. If you want to modify any data, you can give -m, okay? -m, and you can give the double quotes, my first upload, hit enter. So after that, it will be committed in the master. There is a commit ID will be created. See, B3FB1B9. This number is created. This is a commit ID. So every commit has a new number will generated. For your understand, I'll note down this number. This is the first commit. Now can run the git status. The working tree is clean. The working tree is clean. Now I'm running command git push. So I'm getting some problem. I'm getting some problem. What is the problem here? What is the problem here?
Until repository is not connected.
Because of in the remote repository, there is no name called project one. There is no name called project one. So where should I go?
To your Git, and you need to create a project repo. Then we have to push
clone
it.
the repository.
No. I think it's not cloning. Yeah, already we have it in the local, right? So we have to push it. Yes.
See, can we create a new repository by clicking here?
Yes.
So what is the name? Project one, project one, and public repository. And I don't want to make any changes here. Create a repository. Now, see, git remote add option is there. You got it? There's a link. You can copy this link. Whenever you're creating, you'll get this kind of link will be there. So first three are common. Only just the project one.git if you are added, and it will be opened that. So now paste here, enter. So there is a communication happened between the local repo to remote repository. Then we can run the command called git push. So again, there is a command. It is asking, hey, git pusher, you need to set origin is a master. Origin is a main actually. Master or main will be there. What is the main branch name? What's a default branch name? Main, right? So you need to copy this line and you need to paste here. Set. What is the message is getting? Git push u origin main. Source reference main does not match. Fail to push some references.
You can change
You
it to
want-
master, right?
Yeah. I'm going to give the authentication. I'm getting message. The requested URL returned error 403. Again, I'm running. Sign into the browser. Authenticated succeeded. Okay. So now the permission to this denied to the username. So what is a message is a problem here. What is a message? The problem here. So now we need to fix that problem first of all. Now can go to check the settings. This email is this one. Okay. I think so. This email address is not configured on the local system. There should be some problem. Go to start. Cred. Type cred. Open the credential manager. Open credential manager. Go to Windows credentials. So GitHub account is Argoneni. That is a wrong name. So what is the account we are trying to connect? Just now. What is the account we just now connected? There is a project one. The project one account is not Argoneni. It is a G Mahesh Naidu. Okay. There is a conflict between the accounts. So what we need to do in this particular repository, this particular account, I need to remove. Okay. Perfectly removed. Now go back. Now it will prompt. I need to change here. I connected. The requested URL 403. Okay, I'll follow these commands as it is. Remote origin already existed.